Hi, this is Haley at Gourmet Ball's Boutique, and I am here today with the beautiful Persephone for a quick visit, and I thought I'd just do an update with her for you. Last time I did a quick video of Persephone, she looked like she was slightly constipated or bloated. Not really sure what the deal was with that, so I thought I'd go ahead and explain, talk to you a little bit about that and just do a quick update. So Persephone, like I said, last video, she, if you watched it, you could see that her skin looked like she was retaining water, and it was very odd. It didn't look like blisters. Like there is a disease, it's called blister disease. It didn't look like that to me, but of course I didn't take her to the vet, so I don't have a diagnosis yet. I'm just keeping an eye on her, and if she continues to kind of have that problem after eating, then I probably will go ahead and take her to the vet and run some tests and see if we can get a diagnosis. But she seems to be doing fine. She looks fine now. She did poop about 3 days after the last video, and you can see that she probably needs to go ahead and poop again. She has had a rat pup since that time, so it is about time for her to go ahead and poop again, which you can kind of see because, she's got this kind of like this big tail area, like protrusion around the cloaca. So, but Persephone is a beautiful Mojave spider, and she's het for ghost, and hopefully, she turns into a very healthy and flourishing girl, and we can get some beautiful hatchlings out of her. She's doing well, and she's one of my favorite young girls that I have here in the line of gourmet balls here at Gourmet Ball's Boutique. Also wanted to share with you, she's growing pretty fast. So let's see, I got her, just looking at my records right now, I got her from BHP Reptiles. She arrived here on March 13th, and I did a weight. I didn't get a weight at that time. I was a little worried about her because she arrived very hot and a little stressed, and so I just left her be for a few days, and I should have gotten a weight, but I didn't. So anyway, on the 20th of March, I got a weight, and she weighed 128 grams. And then on the 10th of April, I weighed her at 207 grams. So, in a 20-day period of time, we had, what is that, like a 70-some gram weight gain, which I think is great, it's pretty significant. So I just weighed her, and gosh, I'm forgetting off the top of my head, it was something like 270 grams right now. I should have, my memory's so bad, I have to like type all this stuff up in a spreadsheet to keep track of like who weighs what when, so I definitely have to keep good records. But anyway, her growth is great. Like I said, she's had a rat pup, so that's not an empty weight. But she eats about a rat pup twice a week, so it's like she's never really empty. So what I'm watching for is just, steady increases in gain, and then, just watching to make sure she's not doing that bloating thing. But truthfully, that bloating came after a very large meal. I had a, what did she eat at that time? I'm pretty sure she ate like a weanling, which is big, her biggest meal that I've given her yet. Let's see, looking at her record of what she ate, I don't have it down there, but I'm pretty sure that she's such an enthusiastic eater. She snags up, man, anything I put in front of her. She's just like, wow, and she pops her head out of her little hide when it's time to feed, and Fridays are feeding days too, so those are exciting days. But anyway, she's really cool. But I also want to shout out to my Harley riding friend Denise. She's a member of a women's riding group that I participate as an organizer in. Denise rides a big old dresser hog, and you don't want to mess with her, but she's a little bit nervous about the snakes. And so she asked me a question this last week about genetics. She wanted me to tell her, explain the whole het for pied language. What is it to mean something's het for something? And so I explained to Denise that het is short for heterozygous, And it's when a snake carries like a gene for something, but it's kind of a non-visual representation of it, meaning they carry it, they only carry it, but they don't visually present it, and that it takes two snakes, a male and a female, being who have the same heterozygous gene, and pairing them up and breeding, and then their offspring, or a percentage of their offspring, will visually show this gene, and it can be very beautiful, very unique. And like I said, Persephone is het for ghost, and so if I partner her up with a male who's also het for ghost, then we can make some really neat combinations. And ghost is like, the way ghost presents visually is it just kind of fades something out. Sometimes it can add a little bit of like kind of ghosting. Really is quite accurate, just kind of softens the way things look, and it might introduce some really interesting new colors. Like if you've seen Isis, Isis is a mimosa, which is a champagne visual ghost, visual orange ghost, and she has like this beautiful lavender color, so like oranges and lavenders. And so ghost can be a really neat, or hypo is another another way to describe this gene, but it can be an amazing gene to work with and just produce some really beautiful morphs. So thanks for the question, Denise, and I hope to get you over here to get your hands on some of these beautiful ball pythons. You can see Persephone, she's just really gentle and not aggressive at all, and she would be a great one for you to hold. So you know, let me know anytime, woman. We'll go out for a ride, and we'll finish up over here with a beer and hang out with the snakes. All right, happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.